रंगाउने छौं हाम्रो नेपाललाई महालक्ष्मी पेन्ट्स अब रंगिने छ नेपाल
रियल जमघट जहाँ रियल पार्टी पैक त्यहाँ Joy Papaya Sun SPF 50 Joy Beautiful by Nature
Bank of the Year 2024 Citizens Bank International Limited, your partner for progress.
गोर्खा इको प्यानल मेरो घर गोर्खा इको प्यानल को भर
मेरो भान्साको विश्वास मेरो महारानी महारानी सुप्रिम र मिठास लङ ग्रेन बासमती राइस
फाइबर युक्त ज्ञान चक्की आटा हामीसँग ज्ञान छ सबैलाई हुने ज्ञान
Proud to be associated with Kantipur News.
Good evening, I am April Singh Lama and these are the headlines of the hour. Nepal's national team settles for runner-up in the Kho World Cup. Nepal gets defeated by 38 points in women's team and Nepal's national men's team also gets defeated by 18 points with India. Still photograph shows Hamas handing over Israeli hostages to members of the International Committee of the Red Cross. Thousands of Israelis cheer, embrace and weep as they watch live video showing 3 female hostages released. Government and construction industry in dispute over unsettled arrears. Builders claim 40 billion rupees worth of constructions completed, yet bills remain unpaid. And government spends over 3 billion rupees in 8 years on the Prime Minister Agriculture Modernization Project. Despite farmers seeing no benefits, the ministry is pushing to extend the project. Welcome back. Nepal's national women's team has become runners-up in the Kho World Cup. In today's final, Nepal lost to India by 38 points. Runners-up Nepalese team will receive a prize of 4.5 million Nepali rupees from the government. According to Section 28 of the Sports Development Regulations 2079, there is an arrangement of 5.2 million Nepali rupees for winning gold and 4.5 million for runners-up in the World Championship Team Games. At the Indira Gandhi Stadium, Nepal's captain Saraswati Kadiyat won the toss and chose to defend first. India gained 34 points in turn 1 with brilliant attacking. Nepal was unable to gain any points through dream run. Nepal began its attack on turn 2, however, was able to collect only 24 points. India earned 1 point through dream run. The score was 24-36 in this turn. India gained a lead of 49 points in third turn. Nepal collected 16 points while attacking in turn 4. India clinched the title with a comprehensive victory, finishing the match at 78-40. This marks Nepal's first defeat in Women's Kho World Cup. The team had previously fallen short against India in the finals of last year's Asian Championship by 33 points. Now, India won the inaugural edition of Men's Kho World Cup final against Nepal by 18 points. Nepal lost to India 54-36 in the final match after the strong performance by the Indian team despite Nepal's efforts. India dominated from the start, leading 26-0 in the first turn and maintaining the lead throughout. Nepal managed to collect 36 points, however, it couldn't stage a comeback. Earlier, Nepal had defeated Bangladesh in the semi-finals. Now, still photographs showed Hamas handing over Israeli hostages to members of the International Committee of the Red Cross ICRC on Sunday in Gaza City. The hostages, which were difficult to identify from that angle, were moved into vehicles of the ICRC as a crowd of fighters chanted the name of the armed wing of Hamas. Soon after, the Israeli military said it was receiving the hostages identified by the Prime Minister's office as Romi Gonen, Doron Steinbrecher and Emily Damari. In the Israeli-occupied West Bank, buses were awaiting the release of Palestinian prisoners from Israeli detention. Hamas said the first group to be freed in exchange for the hostages includes 69 women and 21 teenage boys. The first phase of the truce in the 15-month-old war began between Israel and Hamas took effect following a 3-hour delay during which Israeli warplanes and artillery pounded the Gaza Strip. And thousands of Israelis cheered, embraced and wept as they watched live video on a big screen showing 3 female hostages exiting a vehicle surrounded by armed Hamas men in Tel Aviv on Sunday. Gathered in the so-called hostages square, some waved Israeli flags and others carried signs showing photos of hostages as Romi, Emily and Doron were handed over to the International Committee of the Red Cross, ICRC, in Gaza. An Israeli official told Reuters that the Red Cross said the women were in good health. Hamas released the first 3 hostages under a ceasefire deal that could pave the way for halting the Middle East's most devastating conflict in years. Now, the long-awaited ceasefire in the war in Gaza has come into force after a 3-hour delay. Hamas has named the first 3 Israeli hostages it has set free today, 31-year-old Doron and dual British-Israeli Emily, who were kidnapped from their kibbutz, as well as 24-year-old Romi, are now being released by Hamas. The ceasefire was due to start at 8:30 on Sunday, but was delayed last minute after Hamas failed to give Israel the list of the 3 hostages in time. Hamas says it was due to technical field reasons. Up until the ceasefire came into force, Israel continued to carry out strikes on Gaza, with 13 people reported by the Hamas-run Civil Defense Agency to have been killed since the truce was meant to start. Hamas attacked Israel on 7th of October 2023, killing about 1,200 people and taking 251 back to Gaza as hostages. The attack triggered a massive Israeli offensive on Gaza, during which more than 46,800 Palestinians have been killed, according to the Hamas-run Health Ministry. Now, in our Public Voice segment today, we have asked in several provinces what should be the priority of provincial government. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
प्रदेश सरकार अन्तर्गतका यी बाटाघाटाहरू जति पनि अहिले अल्पत्र छोडेर निर्माण व्यवसायहरू हिँडिरहेका छन्, तिनीहरूलाई पक्रेर ल्याएर चाँडोभन्दा चाँडो यो बनाउन लगाउनु पर्छ।
प्रदेश सरकारले हामी महिलाहरूको लागि स्वरोजगार ल्याइदिनु पर्यो।
पर्यटन हैन, कृषि लगायत अब युवाहरूलाई रोजगारी दिने कुरा भयो।
प्रदेशभित्रका अत्यन्त जरुरी महत्त्वका विषयहरूमा नियमावली बनाउने, विधेयक बनाउने।
पछाडि परेको वर्ग समुदाय महिला छ नि, त्यसलाई पनि माथि उठाउनका निमित्त विभिन्न खालका सशक्तिकरणका आय आर्जनमा जोड्ने खालका कार्यक्रमहरू चाहिँ प्राथमिकतामा राख्नुपर्छ।
जनतालाई गरेको प्रतिबद्धता उहाँहरूले पूरा गर्ने।
जाति विभेदमा परेका सीमान्तकृत समुदायहरूलाई पहिलो प्राथमिकता नीतिगत कुराहरूमा सर्वप्रथम 1 नम्बरमा उहाँहरूका नीतिगत कुराहरूलाई सम्बोधन गर्नुपर्छ।
पोखरी सौन्दर्यकरण अथवा मठ मन्दिरको सौन्दर्यकरण निर्माण भन्दा पनि खास गरी कमसेकम यो प्रदेशमा शिक्षा र स्वास्थ्य चाहिँ पूर्ण रूपमा निशुल्क हुनुपर्छ।
अहिले यातायातमा जानु करमा छुट दिएछ, अब जो सानो व्यापारी छ कर बुझाएको छैन त्यसलाई पनि छुट दिनु पर्यो नि त कर कार्यालयमा।
शिक्षा भवनहरू राम्रो बनाउनु पर्यो, पढाइ लेखाइमा मान्छेलाई अगाडि बढाउनु पर्यो।
स्थानीय तह र सङ्घ बीचमा यसले पुलको काम गर्नुपर्दछ।
स्थानीय आवश्यकता र औचित्यता हेरी तदनुरूप नीति निर्माण गर्ने,
विकास निर्माण सम्बन्धी नीति नियमहरू बनाएर स्थानीय तहसँग समन्वय गर्ने,
महिला स्वावलम्बनका सिपलाई अगाडि गर्नलाई प्राथमिकतामा राख्नु पर्यो।
Welcome back. A dispute has escalated between the government and the construction companies concerning settlements of outstanding arrears. As construction companies' representatives prepared to stage a protest demanding the settlement of outstanding arrears, Finance Minister Bishnu Paudel asserted that all payments legally due have already been settled and no arrears remain. However, the builders contend that the projects valued at 40 billion Nepali rupees have been completed. However, corresponding bills have yet to be issued.
विधिसम्म ढङ्गले कानुनसम्म ढङ्गले कहीँ भुक्तानीको क्लेम गरेको छ भनेदेखि उसको भुक्तानी रोकिदिने आज त्यो भुक्तानीको समस्या बाँकी छ। भुक्तानीका निम्ति आन्दोलन गर्नु पर्यो भन्ने कुरा यो सत्य होइन। भुक्तानीका निम्ति कसैले आन्दोलन गर्छ भन्ने पनि मलाई लाग्दैन, किनभने अहिले आजकै मितिमा भन्दाखेरि कसैले पनि विधिसम्म ढङ्गले क्लेम गरेको छ, भुक्तानी दाबी गरेको छ भनेदेखि उसले इमिडिएट भुक्तानी पाउँछ।
At a press conference at the Ministry of Finance, Minister Bishnu Paudel stated that economy and banks are stable and progressing positively. Minister added that the government has also amended the law through an ordinance to increase investment, simplify repatriation and company closures, and address export challenges by allowing goods from special economic zones to be sold domestically. A provision has also been introduced to permit project mortgages instead of traditional collateral. Spokesperson Mahesh Bhattrai announced that 5 procedures have been cancelled to ease investment, while 3 additional procedures have been forwarded to the Council of Ministers for cancellation. Now it is time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
But before that, let's take a look at yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we had asked you, what is your take on leaders' arbitrary opinions on the electoral system? 28% voted for A, ambiguity in party's agenda, 39% voted for B, lack of study, and 33% voted for C, a debate gone astray. And here's today's question. What is your take on Finance Minister's claim that economy has been improved? Your options are A, political stunt, B, not enough improvement, or C, make public feel the progress. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Now, the government has spent over 300 million Nepali rupees on the Prime Minister modernization project over the past 8 years. However, concerns have been raised about the transparency of the spending, with farmers criticizing the lack of benefits. Despite this, the government is pushing for a second phase of the project, claiming it has contributed to increase agricultural production. Experts, however, have recommended that rather than extending the project, it should be implemented at the local level to better serve farmers.
The Prime Minister's Agriculture Modernization Project, which began in the Nepalese year of 2073, is set to conclude in the Nepalese year of 2083. However, due to legal provision requiring government expenditures to be planned within 3 years, efforts are underway to extend the project. In a recent meeting with the Prime Minister's economic advisor and the Vice Chair of the Planning Commission, senior officials from the Federal Ministry of Agriculture suggested that project be extended with improvements.
अहिलेसम्मको डिस्कसनले चाहिँ यो थप्नु पर्छ भन्ने विषयमा चाहिँ सबैको समान धारणा आएको छ। तर अब कसरी के गरी भन्ने विषयमा चाहिँ अहिले अझै पनि हामी छलफलकै क्रममा छौं। त्यो छलफलमा आएका विषयहरूलाई एउटा लिपिबद्ध गरेर त्यसलाई एउटा प्रतिवेदन बनाउने हामी क्रममा छौं।
Over 3.3 billion rupees has been spent on the Prime Minister's Agriculture Modernization Project in 8 years. The project has led to an annual increase over 1,743 million rupees in agricultural production. The Ministry of Agriculture proposes a 35% cost reduction through mechanization in project areas, but experts recommend implementing the project at the local level.
नेपाल सरकारको कृषिको आफ्नै खाली कार्यक्रम चाहिँ यो रेगुलर कार्यक्रममा यो चाहिँ मूल प्रयोगकरण नभएकोले प्यारालल राखियो। यो प्यारालल राख्नाले यसले अलिकति यो समन्वय कोअर्डिनेसन र यसमा चाहिँ अलिकति असर परेको देखिन्छ।
The project currently operates in 21 super zones, 206 zones, 1,664 blocks and 15,000 pocket areas with an annual budget exceeding 3 billion rupees. Despite the goal of transforming the agricultural sector from an agriculture-based economy to an agro-based industry, it has faced criticism for not functioning effectively with the value chain. Farmers are not benefiting from initiatives like cold house construction through private partnership in production areas. Concerns about the transparency of grants flowing through the project have also been raised. To boost agricultural production in the future, experts suggest focusing on result-oriented programs rather than distribution-based ones.
We have more news coming up, but right now it is time for yet another short break. The tenure of Vice-Chancellor of Kathmandu University, Bhola Thapa, ended on Sunday. However, the appointment process for the new Vice-Chancellor has been delayed due to controversy surrounding the recommendation committee. The committee, led by founder Vice-Chancellor Suresh Raj Sharma, introduced a procedure that prevented medical professors from applying, sparking backlash. As a result, Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, who also serves as Chancellor, instructed that a new procedure be created to allow medical professors to submit applications. Kathmandu University School of Medical Sciences has produced over 5,000 health professionals, including more than 2,000 doctors, and offers advanced medical education. However, the recommendation committee has faced controversy for creating a procedure that prevents medical professors from applying for the vice-chancellor position. This has raised concerns as Kathmandu University has previously had a medical expert serve as vice-chancellor. The committee, led by founder Vice-Chancellor Suresh Raj Sharma, introduced minimum educational qualifications for candidates, which has sparked further debate. After professors from the School of Medical Sciences at KU protested the procedures, Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, who is also the Chancellor of the university, directed an amendment to the procedure allowing medical professors to apply for the Vice-Chancellor position.
फ्याकल्टीहरूले आवेदन दिन पाइएन भन्ने गुनासो थियो। त्यसलाई सम्बोधन गर्नको लागि छनौट तथा सिफारिस समितिलाई नै पुनः आफ्नो कार्य विधिलाई एकचोटि तपाईहरु पुनर्विचार गर्नुस् न भन्ने निर्देशन दिएको छ।
The recommendation committee, which had set a 10-day application period starting 2nd of January, received applications from 16 individuals outside the medical field. With the Vice-Chancellor's tenure ending on Friday, the committee is now in a dilemma on how to align with the instructions from the Prime Minister.
सिफारिस समितिको बीचमा म यसलाई यस्तो निर्देशन भएको छ भन्ने कुरा उहाँहरु समस्या राख्छु र हामी यो तीनजनाको बीचमा छलफल गर्नुपर्छ। त्यो छलफल गरेपछि चाहिँ म एक्ज्याक्टली भन्न सक्छु।
Concerns have risen regarding the impartiality of Kathmandu University's Vice-Chancellor selection process, as two relatives of committee coordinator, Professor Dr. Suresh Raj Sharma, are among the applicants. Professors fear this may compromise the evaluation's fairness. Experts emphasize that university activities should remain purely academic and unbiased, warning that actions driven by personal interest could tarnish the institution's reputation and credibility. The parliamentarians have stated that Tribhuvan University should not operate in the corrupt manner. During a meeting of Public Policy and Delegated Legislation Committee under the National Assembly, parliamentarians emphasized that an institution shaping the future of millions of youths must not be allowed to deteriorate. They asserted that proper formulation and implementation of laws could swiftly reform the university. Criticizing the lack of government oversight, parliamentarians noted the declining state of the university and urged the committee to identify necessary reforms. They also called for the immediate revision of Tribhuvan University Act 2049.
समग्रमा मेरो सल्लाह चाहिँ के छ भने यो प्रतिवेदनलाई आधार मान्दाखेरि हामीले यो समितिबाट र राष्ट्रिय सभाबाट चाहिँ तुरुन्त यो ऐनलाई चाहिँ परिमार्जन गर्ने, यो ऐनलाई चाहिँ संशोधन मात्रै हैन कि पुनर्लेखन गर्ने प्रक्रियामा अगाडि बढाउनको लागि नेपाल सरकारलाई चाहिँ सुझाव दिनुपर्छ।
Chair of the committee, Maya Prasad Sharma, stressed the importance of safeguarding the delegated rights of academic institutions. He highlighted the need to identify and address instances where these rights have been violated to ensure proper functioning. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night.